Join me as I dive into the tragic story of Michael Todd and see if I can piece together what really happened to him. Michael Todd was a rising star in the world of Christian ministry, known for his dynamic leadership and visionary approach to church growth. As the senior pastor of Transformation Church, he had built a reputation for being innovative, bold, and unapologetic in his pursuit of spreading the gospel. His influence extended far beyond his congregation, with many in the Christian community looking up to him as a role model. But despite his outward success, Michael's life was about to take a devastating turn. What if I told you the story of Pastor Michael Todd has taken a heartbreaking turn that no one saw coming? A tragedy so shocking, so unexpected, that it has left not only his church, but millions of people around the world stunned and searching for answers. This isn't just another headline. It's a story of hope, pain, and a reality that feels almost too heavy to believe. Stay with me because the truth behind Michael Todd's tragedy will shake you to your core. When most people hear the name Michael Todd, they think of charisma, energy, and a man who transformed the way many experience church. His sermons, his transparency, and his ability to connect with both young and old made him one of the most talked about pastors in America. But behind the lights, the stage, and the viral clips, there's a side to his story that isn't often discussed, and that's where tragedy enters the picture. In today's video, we're diving deep into the heartbreaking truth about Michael Todd's life and ministry, a journey filled with triumphs, but also unimaginable struggles. You'll hear about the moments that inspired millions, but you'll also learn about the heavy personal battles that were kept in the shadows. And here's the shocking part: you won't just see the public figure everyone knows. You'll see the man behind the title, someone who faced pressures, criticism, and a devastating series of events that left his world shaken. So grab a seat, because this is not just another story about a famous pastor. This is about how a tragedy unfolded in plain sight, why so few saw it coming, and what it really means for those who followed him so closely. You won't believe how deep this goes. To understand the heartbreak surrounding Michael Todd, we first need to understand how he became such a prominent figure in modern ministry. His story is one of ambition, faith, and the relentless drive to connect with people in ways that few pastors ever do. Michael Todd's ministry didn't start on stages filled with thousands of people. It began in small rooms, in modest church settings, with an intimate audience. But even then, his charisma was undeniable. People were drawn not just to his sermons, but to his authenticity. He spoke openly about struggles, doubts, and the human side of faith, which made him relatable to a younger generation seeking more than traditional platitudes. As years went by, Todd's influence grew exponentially. He became a household name in part due to his viral sermons, but also because of his ability to leverage social media. Platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok amplified his voice, reaching audiences far beyond the four walls of his church. His everyday church movement, which emphasized practical teachings, authenticity, and real-life application of biblical principles, resonated with millions. The incident that changed everything was a severe bike accident that left Michael with life-altering injuries. It was a moment that would test his faith, his strength, and his resolve in ways he never could have imagined. The accident happened on a routine ride, but the consequences were anything but ordinary. As news of the accident spread, fans and followers were left reeling, struggling to process the reality of what had happened to a man they admired so much. The impact of the accident was felt far beyond Michael's immediate circle, sparking a wave of concern and prayer across social media and within the Christian community. Many were drawn to his story, inspired by his courage and resilience in the face of overwhelming adversity. But as the days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months, it became clear that Michael's road to recovery would be long and arduous. The bike accident had left Michael with significant physical injuries, but it was the emotional toll that would prove just as challenging. The process of healing would require more than just physical therapy. It would demand a deep dive into the spiritual and emotional aspects of his being. This journey, while painful, would ultimately reveal new insights into Michael's character and his faith. As we reflect on the circumstances surrounding Michael's accident, it's hard not to think about the reactions of those who knew him. Fans and experts alike were quick to offer support, flooding social media with messages of encouragement and prayer. The outpouring of love was a testament to the impact Michael had made on so many lives. But beyond the immediate response, the incident raised important questions about the pressures of ministry, the importance of self-care, and the need for a supportive community. The broader implications of Michael's story are a sobering reminder that even those who appear strong and resilient are not immune to tragedy. It challenges us to rethink our assumptions about success, fame, and the Christian walk. In a world where image and perception are often carefully curated, Michael's story serves as a powerful reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of living authentically. The peak of this tragic story came when Michael shared his journey with the world, revealing the darkest moments of his recovery and the critical turning points that helped him find hope again. His vulnerability was a beacon of light to many, shining a spotlight on the reality of suffering and the power of prayer. In sharing his story, Michael gave voice to the countless others who have faced similar struggles, offering a message of hope and resilience. In reflecting on Michael Todd's story, it's clear that the events that unfolded were nothing short of tragic. A life-changing accident, a long and difficult recovery, and a journey of spiritual and emotional healing. It was a perfect storm of challenges that would test even the strongest of wills. As we consider the implications of what happened to Michael Todd, we're reminded of the importance of compassion, community, and the unwavering support of those around us. If you've been following this story, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and let's continue the conversation. If you're interested in exploring more stories like Michael's, be sure to check out another video on my channel that dives deeper into the world of Christian ministry and the challenges that come with it. Thanks for the watching and subscribes.